It's nice to see more and more monitors making their way onto my channel. It's usually a great big help since I am a visual artist by trade and quite literally paid to stare at monitors the livelong day. So yeah, we've got a new one here and it comes in a tinier box than what we're accustomed to. This is the ViewSonic Color Pro VP16OLED, a little monitor that I might need more than I realize. Let's get it unboxed and tested. But before we continue with the video, let's keep the lights on here in the studio. This video was brought to you by Sneak Attack Design Lab. They're a clothing company that specializes in technical fashion, more commonly known as techwear, and you can see me in their clothes in most of my videos. I've been supporting their brand ever since I met them back in 2019, and now they're returning the favor. Head on over to the link in the description to get 10% off of your order from their site. Check their clothes out, you're bound to see something badass over there that'll look great on you. Thank you very much to Sneak Attack for this exclusive promo for my viewers. Now, back to the video. So the VP16OLED is an entry in ViewSonic's Color Pro line, monitors designed for professionals that are going to be doing image and or video-based editing, data analysis, or accurate color monitoring. As the name implies, it's got a 16-inch OLED screen. Small, but I'm loving it so far. As we can see here on the box, it's devoid of any gaming branding, further pushing that this is a professional product. There are no product features printed on the box, even on the back side. So that means we go straight into unboxing this bad boy. Upon opening of the box, we can see a cardboard cover for the contents. For creative professionals, it says. Then we can see the different usage capabilities for the monitor. As we can see here, it can be attached to a tripod, its mount folded flat against its backside, stand vertically, stand raised on its mount, and stood flat on the ground with its mount folded inwards. Pretty versatile. Then we have a little black envelope here that's glued onto the cardboard panel. Inside is the quick start guide and a little welcome note from Bonnie Cheng, COO of ViewSonic. Thanks for lending me this monitor, Bonnie. Taking off the cardboard cover, we can see the monitor itself wrapped in an anti-static cloth bag. Let's put it aside for now and check the accessories included. Alright, the accessories are in these two flaps. Big one first. Looks like we get a micro HDMI to full-size HDMI cable, a USB 3 Type-A to USB Type-C cable, a USB-C to USB-C cable, this is probably for charging, then a huge USB-C power brick for powering on the monitor. This is rated for a maximum of 60 watts, and lastly we have a little 1/4 inch threaded tripod spacer, for if you want to mount the monitor on a tripod but the screw is too short to reach the slightly recessed fixing hole. Moving on downwards, we get a must-have for any professional monitor, the hood. I'll demonstrate this later. Alright, that's everything in the box. Let's head on over to the monitor for the product tour. Before moving on to the product tour, I would just like to remind you that if you're liking the video so far, please consider subscribing. Less than 1% of the people watching my videos are subscribed to the channel. Subscribing is free and greatly helps me in continuously creating content for this channel. And of course, is always greatly appreciated. Alright, let's head on over to the product tour. As I said before, the VP16OLED is a 16-inch diagonal OLED portable monitor with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. As we can see here, it's super thin. The only thick part of it is the double hinge stand that also houses the input ports and the power button at the side. It is mainly made from plastic though, so you might want to baby this if you're ever planning to bring it to set like I intend on doing. As we can see here, the main display has a glossy finish, and while it has thin bezels all around, it has a substantial chin area with a ViewSonic logo type on it. I like covering this up with some gaffer tape whenever I can. Here at the base of the display, we get 4 control buttons. They each have a direction for menu navigation, but the 2 leftmost ones also control the menu activation and the source control. Alright. Last part to check out is the hood. This is a must for any monitor meant to be used for monitoring color-sensitive imagery, as the viewer might prefer the display to not be affected by any overhead lights or sunlight when looking at it. The hood, as we saw earlier, is kind of like an origami in the sense that it folds and such. It attaches to the monitor like so. But since this is a portable monitor and ViewSonic expects you to carry it around, you can fold it like so and it doubles as a cover or case, so you can safely put the VP16 OLED in your bag and not worry about it getting scratched up. It is very soft and flimsy though, so I would suggest also putting it in a sturdy case where it won't be squished as to not break the OLED display. Alright, that's the product tour. Let's head on over to setup. Okay, I've got the VP16 OLED now connected to my system via USB-C, and I originally planned to do this section using the V-Display Manager software advertised on the VP16 OLED page on ViewSonic's website. But when I tried to actually use it, I found that it was buggy as hell. Not only was the software very slow, but it didn't actually control anything. I keep sliding all these options up and down, and the image on the monitor stays the same. Alright, OSD it is, but for the sake of brevity, I will only be highlighting the unique OSD features in this monitor. Starting off with color modes, we have the selection between DCI-P3, sRGB, Rec 709, and DICOM SIM. While the first four ones might be familiar to you, even somewhat weird, since this monitor does not have HDR capabilities but it still has a DCI-P3 mode, DICOM SIM mode is a monitor feature designed for viewing medical grayscale images like X-rays, ultrasounds, and MRI images. It's a pretty strong feature that expands the use cases for this monitor. Then, moving on over to viewing modes, we can see an expanded list consisting of CAD/CAM, video edit, animation, and photography modes for the creative user, and FPS 1, FPS 2, RTS, and MOBA modes for gamers. I wouldn't recommend this for gaming since it's only 60Hz, but yeah, you do you. And since this is a monitor that is expected to be used in a variety of situations and orientations, there is a notable OSD pivot feature baked in, so you don't have to go breaking your neck adjusting something in OSD while the monitor is in a portrait or flip position. And lastly, since this is an OLED monitor, some burn-in protection or avoidance feature is necessary, and you can find it in the settings, and it will cycle through pure RGBW colors on the panel to lessen any burned-in spots on the display. It's a pretty basic feature, but it's necessary nonetheless. Alright, that's everything. Let's finally integrate it into my system and test it out. Now that we've got the VP16 OLED set up, time to tell you why I was super excited when I learned that ViewSonic was going to lend it to me for a test drive. First, as you may or may not have noticed, I have this little monitor underneath my main super ultra-wide monitor. In reality, this is not a monitor, this is a lap dock from UPerfect. I'm just using it in tent mode. I need a little monitor down here because when I'm editing videos, I need some extra real estate to put my notes, browser, or even my music controls. The VP16 is a perfect replacement for this monitor since it's bigger, it's OLED and color accurate, so apart from being my controls monitor, it can also double as a calibrated reference monitor if I want to do color work, and it can fit into the small space between the bottom of my main monitor and on top of my desktop rack. It's a perfect fit. Second, like I said earlier, I am a visual artist by trade. It's my actual day job. So I regularly need to deploy monitors to properly do my job. And while as a director, I usually have no problem sitting in comfy video villages, there are times when I would prefer to not be sitting next to particularly annoying or talkative clients when I want to focus on directing their shoot. So having a small monitor like this that I can prop up anywhere and get connected relatively easy is a godsend. Look here, this is a recent shoot I did for a food brand and I was able to get the VP16 OLED all set up and running in no time at all. I even used it as a reference monitor for the talent so they can see if they're in frame or not, and it just straight up attaches to the camera tripod via a regular magic arm made for small lights, because it's so light. It's such a great little monitor and I definitely squeezed some great use cases out of it. So, what do we think about the VP16 OLED? I think it's a swell little portable monitor that gets the job done. Its highlights like the OLED screen, stowable hood, flexible mounting options, fairly unrestricted size, and versatility of control makes up a lot for the downsides of its predominantly plastic build and problematic software. Coming in at around $450 international or 26,000 Philippine pesos locally, it's fairly accessible to people looking to invest in a professional-grade portable monitor. I know I'm definitely getting one. So that's the ViewSonic Color Pro VP16 OLED. Do you have any questions about it? Leave them down in a comment and I'll do my best to answer them. While you're there, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!